Hey everyone, Miso Kaiba here again. Just bringing the last spell cards for this deck. Had a problem with YouTube, kept on cutting off the video, so hopefully my time will be extended. But we got card destruction. Each player discards their entire hand, then draws the same number of cards they discarded. Classic card. Terraforming. Add one field spell card from your deck to your hand. Ooh. We need to start terraforming out in space. It'd be so cool. Dark Eruption. I thought this one was really cool. Target one dark monster with 1500 or less attack in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. Pretty cool. Now the trap cards. Woo! Dark Scheme. Your opponent can discard one card to negate this card's effect. Otherwise, both players discard two cards, then draw two cards. The Forces of Darkness. Target two Dark World monsters in your graveyard. Add those targets to your hand. Such a good card for this deck. Now, this isn't the coronavirus, but this is deck devastation virus. Tribute one dark monster with 2000 or more attack. Check your opponent's hand, all monsters they control, and all cards they draw until the end of their third turn after this card's activation, and destroy all those monsters with 1500 or less attack. Such a good card. Dictator Epidemic Virus. Tribute one dark monster with 2500 or more attack, and choose spell cards or trap cards. Check your opponent's hand, all spell/trap cards they control, and all cards they draw until the end of their third turn. After this card's activation, destroy all cards of the chosen type. So cool, so cool. Mind Crush. Declare one card name. If this card is in your opponent's hand, they must declare all copies of it from their hand to the graveyard. Otherwise, discard one random card. Dark Deal. When your opponent activates a normal spell card, pay 1000 life points. The effect of the normal spell card becomes your opponent's discards one random card. So it just changes what the spell is, and it becomes just your opponent discards one random card. The Transmigration Prophecy. Target two cards in the graveyard or graveyards. Shuffle those targets into the decks. Escape from the Dark Dimension. Target one of your banished dark monsters. Special summon that target. When this card leaves the field, destroy and banish that target. When the target is destroyed, destroy this card. Dark Bribe. When an opponent's spell or trap card is activated, negate the activation, destroy it, and your opponent draws one card. So not gonna lie, there are a lot of awesome cards here. A lot of awesome cards. I just like how all of the artwork coincides with a lot of it's just such great artwork. It all looks cohesive with one deck. They threw in a couple awesome monsters. And they really are very high-end cards, these ones. I really do like the artwork and all the different effects and traps and tricks you can play in this deck. It's a lot of dredging, a lot of spell cards to bring back other monster cards. The Golden Beast. Ooh. There you go. Grapha. Dragon Lord of the Dark World. So cool. But that's not like the strongest monster card, but it was like the main character that they put on the cover. I think the strongest monster card you get in this deck is the 2800 Marquise of Darkness. So that's pretty cool. But this one obviously can go up to like even 10,000 if there's a lot of fiend monsters on the field. But as for the traps and spell cards, some really awesome ones like Dark World Dealings, and Dark Eruption that came with this deck. Dark Scheme, obviously the Forces of Darkness, and these virus cards. Not even gonna lie, they are so cool. Dark Deal is really good. And this Prophecy card and Escape from the Dark Dimension is so good for banished cards. You do not want to miss out on being able to use this card also in other decks, which would enhance your ability to pull out all of these uh, monsters from from being banished. They're dark monsters. It's a continuous trap card. So as long as you have it on the field, you can just keep banishing worthless dark monsters, like the small ones, and then pull out these big boys. Ooh. So yeah, I am so happy I got this deck, and I'm definitely gonna be playing it against my Magic deck, against my Light deck with Honest and other different types of cards that I have. So definitely look out to get this deck. It is a bit older, so they might not even have these on the shelves when you go and try and get it. But you know, if you see it, I would definitely recommend grabbing it while you have the chance. So cool. So cool. For real. Awesome card.